Hola amigos, Pastor Mike aquí y estoy muy emocionado de regresar a México muy pronto. Y de hecho he estado preparando para enseñar a nuestros estudiantes en español, de hecho, y predicar también. Pienso en compartir con ustedes noticias en español. But instead of going on in Spanish and having to write lots of subtitles, I figured I would just begin to speak in English. But just wanted to give you a quick update. So in just 1 week, we're going to be returning to Mexico and doing 2 training conferences, one in Cuauhtémoc, which is the group that we've been doing for several years. And then we're going to go on to do a test group, Lord willing, in Chililex, which is a very remote village in the mountains of Mexico. We're looking at training several students who are about to go do a church planting initiative there in the mountains of Mexico. Going with us to Mexico will be Scott Basolo from Boise, Idaho, and also Miguel Elizondo, who will be translating for Scott as he teaches and interacts with our students. So if you could be praying for our team, we'd appreciate that so much. Another piece of news is our team from Uganda just returned recently, and they had an incredible trip, completed 3 trainings. And I want to thank you all for praying for them. As soon as I get back from our time in Mexico, a couple of doctors are going to be looking at me like a guinea pig. They're going to do lots of testing, and they're going to take me off of the medication that I've been on for several months to basically see what happens. I'll be recording symptoms and all those kinds of things. So if you'd be praying, I'm kind of anticipating that to be a rough time physically. So I'd appreciate your prayers that I'd be able to kind of get through that time, and whatever this is, that if it is the Lord's will, that they'd be able to figure this out. Even if they don't, that's okay. I'm learning that His grace is sufficient. The ministry of SGM, as many of you know, keeps growing and growing. And right now, our board and I am asking for our supporters to pray right now for the Lord of the harvest to send laborers into his harvest. We have more opportunities than we have servants to be able to teach. I'm really thankful that God, even as we've begun to pray that, has already raised up a couple of brothers to help us as we're looking even out to all of the trainings that we have planned for next year. As always, we just could not do this without you. And as always, I feel like you are right there with us when we are training, when we are on the field, and when we're off. So thank you so much for being faithful to pray, to give, and to encourage us. God bless you all. Dios los bendiga.